help us to grow when you are not on your job?
Oh my God.
Come on.
My God.
How can you help us to expand when you are not here? That means somebody else not only have to do their job, but they have to also do your job, and that brings in the wrong spirit, because now they're stressed because they're working for two people and only getting paid for one. When new management comes in, they watch your people interaction. We don't need people that cause the workplace or the work environment to become hostile.
That's right.
We don't need people that bring attitude. We need people that bring altitude. Y'all don't want me to preach up in here, boy, but I'm preaching better than you shouting right now. We don't need you to bring your excuse. We need you to bring your energy. Are you hearing what I'm saying in this church today? I begin to look. I cannot use a person that cannot stand up long.
Oh God. My God.
If you sit down, you are not useful for me. If you have integrity issues, you are not usable for me. You don't bring people in, you drive people out. When they look at the leadership or the management, and they see that the manager is not a good example to the employee or the employee. See, I can't just be your boss, I got to be your example. See, even though I'm in the church, there's some things you can tell me, but I can learn a whole lot better if you show me. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I need you to show me that you can do what you require me to do.
That's good.
Now, I'm the preacher and responsible for sermons every Thursday, a lot of Sundays. But I'm here handling my business so we can be the best company for Jesus that we can be. I surrounded us with the best musicians that we could afford. We put together the best praise team that we could. We put together the best ministry staff that we could. But when we see that some of the ministers are not handling their responsibility, we have a responsibility to cut the staff. We don't need to fill chairs. We don't need them chairs filled up there. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying? See, you can't preach me or reach me if I don't respect you. If I'm going to honor you, watch this here. If I'm going to honor you, you got to respect yourself. That's what makes me honor you, is when you respect yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself, I know you don't respect me. And you don't respect anything or the things of God. You got to respect yourself. Look at your neighbor and say, you got to respect yourself. Oh yeah, I know this is a hard one here. But what God is trying to tell us is that he's requiring new management. Now, if he's requiring new management, there's some things that are going to have to change. Because even though I understand today that my soul is no longer after the night going to be in control, I still got to renew my mind, because my mind been functioning under the rule of the soul for so long. I'm going to still think the same way I used to think if I don't get a new program. Ain't nobody saying that. See, all of the time where we've been repenting and asking for forgiveness and forgive me and all of this, all of that time you wasted doing that, you could have been busy fulfilling your purpose. We got lost time, and lost time means that we got a lack of productivity.
My God, come on now.
Wasn't nothing happening when you was bound up. See, when you a leader, you got to know how to tote your cross. Ain't nobody saying nothing. See, I got to come to work no matter what's going on in my house. I got to come to work no matter what's going on in my family. I got to come to work no matter what's going on. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying? Because I have a position that requires that I be present at most times. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I cannot get away with the cheap excuses that we use oftentimes. But we expecting God to do great things with us, but we're not faithful to Him. We have this mentality, bless me and I live the way I want to. We don't want to be responsible. We don't want to be accountable. We don't want to get under the plan. We got every reason. We got every reason why we can't do this. I've never met so many people that can't do nothing. I can't do this. I can't do this. And we got all of these excuses when the Bible says we're without excuse. I see why some of our folks are unemployed. They can't even make it to church on time. I know they ain't gonna be able to keep no job.
Oh Lord.
And some of them don't want no job.
Come on.
They want somebody to take care of them.
Come on. My God.
Let me say that again because I got the right response there. I say some of them don't want no job.
Come on.
They want somebody to take care of them. They want to find somebody who's foolish enough to let them lay around and take care of them. And they exalt themselves like they did overweight lover or something. Heavy D lost weight. 100 and some pounds. He's an underweight lover now. Because when you lay around, that's all you do. Watch this. I'm going to go through here. This kind of, like I told you, this kind of tough. At any given time, we love you. If you can't sit up on the we love you. It ain't nothing personal. But I got to show you something. Because the management of the house getting ready to change. It really is. Because we need more competent managers. We need those that will take responsibility for the positions that they have been placed in.
Come on.
Quit blaming it on the people. Get rid of the people. Get the right people.
Oh God.
See, well, most of us don't even know how to deal with folks. You got folks that tell you they ain't going to do it. They won't going to do it. Well, you don't need them. Why do you need folks? Why do you need do nothing folks? Replace them. Find some folks who will do something. Come on, holler at me and say, Pastor so-and-so, they'll never have time to do this. They can't do this. They can't. Why are they a part of it? You need working people. What you gonna hire a whole lot of folks? I can't lift up on that. I can't pick up on it. I can't do this. I can't. When they got the I can't, they don't even believe in God like they say they do. Because if you believe in God, you can do all things. So you hear what I'm saying? But we got the I can't do this and I'm not good at this and I'm not all of that. Every excuse in the world for failure, for incompetence. We have to grow up.
Yes, sir.
God looking for people who can take the church to the next level.
My God. Speak. Jesus.
You got to be able to take something. You got to be able to interact with people. You got to be able to handle people. You got to be able to go to people and let them know when they're wrong, when they're not doing right. Now, me in this church, this is how I operate. I'll just tell you this here. I'm not really hard on the people that just, membership. I'm going to preach the truth. If they get upset about that, they'll get over it. I'm going to preach the truth. But the thing about this church here is the management of this church. I require more from them than what I'm seeing. And I try to be merciful enough to give them a space called grace to get some things together. But I'm coming to the conclusion that folks that take advantage of you, they'll just as long as you put up with it, they'll continue to do it. And there comes a time when you got to say, listen, Holy Ghost, what do I need to do? And the Holy Ghost said, you got to change the management. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And I said, well, what are we going to do? He said, first of all, your prophet has got to sit down again. And y'all got to evaluate some things. You got to evaluate some auxiliaries. And you got to evaluate some people. Because if you're not giving it your all, you're not going to be highly productive. That's right. See, it's easy to not accomplish nothing.